Hi, in this question involves three planes and we are supposed to, based on certain condition or a certain relationship between the three planes, and we are asked to find the value of a certain expression. Now let's look at the question proper. Now if the planes, these three planes are given to you, the one in pink, blue, and the one in orange. These are the three planes, and states that if it passes through a common straight line, then you are asked to find the value of a squared plus b squared plus c squared plus 2abc. Now the main thing is it passes a common straight line. So it will look something like this. Alright, so this is a common straight line. Now what is the condition if the three planes are behaving this way? Now let me draw it. If you look at this way, now these planes will look something like that. Alright, if you look it in this direction. Now let's call this the normal of the first plane. Let's call this N1. Alright, and this is N2. Alright, this is a 90 degree because it's normal. And this is N3. Now, what will you get if you do a cross product of N1 cross N2? Now, N1 cross N2, you will get a vector. Now, this vector will be in the direction that is parallel to the three planes. Alright, if you look at this, alright. Now, this plane 1 cross, you take any two planes, alright. Let's say you take the plane 1 cross plane 2, alright. You will get this, a vector that is in this direction. Okay. Now, you can actually use any vector. Now, since this is a vector, parallel to the first plane, the second plane, and the third plane. Alright. Then you use this result. You dot the normal of the third plane. You will find that this is equals to 0. So if you have three planes such that you take any of their two normal, N1 cross N2, dot the normal of the third plane. If the result is 0, then your plane may look, the three planes may intersect at a common straight line. Now, there's also a possibility that N1 cross N2 dot N3 equals to 0 looks something like that. Now, let's say plane 1 and plane 3, they are parallel. If you use N1 cross N2, you will get a vector that is pointing into the wall. Alright, and this vector is parallel to the third plane. Now, since it's parallel to the third plane, if you dot the normal of plane 3, you will also get 0. So there's two possibilities. If N1 cross N2 dot N3 equals to 0. This is one of the possibility. This is another one. Now, they are saying that if it passes through a common point, alright, so it belongs to this common line, alright, there's a common line between these three planes, so it belongs to this class. Okay. Now, if you look at the three planes, what can you say about the three planes? Now, since this part is equals to 0, Okay. 0, the origin is common to all the 3 planes. To the 3 planes, pi 1, pi 2, and pi 3. Alright, let's say I call this pi 1, and this I call this pi 2, and pi 3. Now, if there is a common point, n1 cross n2 dot n3 equals to 0, what does that mean? Now, then, if there's a common point to the 3 planes, then also on top of that, this is another additional condition. You will find that it won't be this case. It will be this case. Okay? Now, since this is 0, 0, 0 is common to 3 points, and there's a common line that passes through all the 3 planes, then what we do is we do a cross product of any of the 2 normal and dot, and later dot the normal of the 3rd plane. Alright, it must be equals to 0. So if we do this should be now you use the normal of the 1st plane dot the normal of the 2nd plane. Across, I mean 1. This should be minus C minus B cross C minus 1A. Now what will I get? Okay. Now let me write this out. Now you do a cross product, you will get minus AC minus B. Alright. Then J you will get A here plus BC. And then the last one, you do the K component. You got minus 1 plus C squared. Okay. Now we do a dot product. This should be 1 minus C minus B cross C minus 1A dot. Now I dot the 3rd one, B, A, and minus 1. What will I get? I will have minus A, B, C, dot this should minus B squared, then minus A squared minus ABC plus 1 minus C squared. Now this must be equals to 0 because it passes, there's a common line and there's a common point, alright, between these 3 planes, which we have which I already have explained to you earlier on. Now, so if you bring this, and this over to the other side, leaving behind 1, you will have 1 is equals to A squared plus B squared plus C squared plus 2ABC. Right? So we will find that this is the answer. Okay, so the answer is 1. For that, we have come to the end of this question. Hope that you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much.